Hello friends, this is teacher JB. Today we are studying how to use duo in English. How to use duo in English. Before we start, we need to talk about the meaning of da. It means a lot, or many, and much. But today we are going to study the usage of duo as how. How. The first one, ta duo gao. Ta duo gao. So ta is she. She duo gao. How tall? And then this is a question, so we need to put how to the beginning of the sentence. How, and then tall goes with how tall, and then a verb is she. How tall is she? How tall is she? 她多高? Next one, 你家多大? 你家. So your house or your family can be your family too, but your house. 多大? How big? How big? So put this word, because this is question, put this word at the beginning of the sentence. How big is your house? How big is your house? How large is your house? 你家多大? Large or big? 你的孩子多大? So 你的孩子, 你的 your kid, your child, your kid 多大? So this one, how big? But it can be how old. So how big is your child? How old is your child? 你的孩子多大? 黄河多长? 黄河 is the yellow river. The yellow river. 多长? So how long? And your question, so put how long at the beginning of the sentence. How long is the yellow river? How long is the yellow river? So before river, first of all, you need to capitalize the river, and then before river, you need to put the. How long is the river? How long is the yellow river? The next one, 你家离这儿多远? So 你家, so你家, your house. Your house. 离这儿, from here. From here. 多远? How far? How far? And the question, how far? How far is your house from here? How far is your house from here? 你家离这儿多远? How far is your house from here? 你要在美国待多久? So 你 you 要 plan to or want to 在美国 in America and die to stay 多久? How long? And your question, you need to say how long do you plan to, or do you want to, or how long are you going to? How long are you going to stay in America? How long are you going to stay in America? How long? 多久? Are you going to? Yeah. To stay? 待 In the USA? 在美国 So 你要在美国待多久 How long are you going to stay in the United States of America or in America? 这些东西多重这些 So this is plural. These 东西 is a thing. But this is plural, so you need to say these things. And then 多重 how heavy? How heavy? Answer question. So put how heavy to the beginning of the sentences. How heavy, and these things plural, are these things. How heavy are these things? So these things, 这些东西 and then 多重 question. 你知道我们现在多胖吗 So 你知道 you know. Woman, we 现在 now. But now, this one will have to go to the end. 现在多胖吗 Now, how fat? And your question, do you know? So you know. Do you know how fat we are now? So do you know how fat we are now? So do you know 你知道多胖我们现在 So 你知道我们现在多胖吗 Do you know how fat we are now? The next one 你知道这里的冬天多冷吗 So 多冷 how cold 你知道 you know 这里的冬天 the winter of this place the winter of this place Do you know the winter of this place? And 多冷吗 How cold? It's your question. So, do you know? And we need, do you know how cold the winter of this place is? Do you know how cold the winter of this place is? Now, the winter of this place can simply be here. Do you know how cold it is here in winter? So you can change the sentence pattern like this. Do you know how cold it is here in winter? Do you know how cold the winter of this place is? Do you know how cold it is here? It is here in winter. Okay, the last one. 你知道上海的房子多贵吗 So 你知道 you know. And then usually you put that. You know that. 上海的房子 Shanghai's house 上海的 house 多贵吗 So 多贵 How expensive And then your question So do you know how expensive the housing in Shanghai is? Something like this. Do you know how expensive housing is in Shanghai? So do you know how expensive? So 你知道 how expensive 怎么贵多贵 housing so 房子 Shanghai in Shanghai. So do you know how expensive housing is in Shanghai? 你知道上海的房子多贵吗？ Do you know how expensive housing is in Shanghai? Okay, again, let's try to this one more time. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know that? Or do you know Shanghai's how expensive? How expensive Shanghai's house is? How expensive Shanghai's house is? Or you can say housing is. Okay, friends, this is the conclusion of today's study. I'll come back to you with another topic as soon as possible. Until then, keep studying English and have a great day. 再见。